3 surgeries since February and 5 tumors removed. And I don't even know how many doctors. It's been wild. My name is Anthony, and my dog who's resting over here, her name's Apple, and I'm a full-time grad student. I didn't expect to ever be spending this much money on a pet, but I can't see myself not doing it. She needs the care and I love her, so I'm gonna do what I can do. She has made a profound improvement in my life and in my happiness. In many ways, I would say she saved my life because I was in a lower place. I was in my second year of grad school. I was living in Los Angeles and I didn't love it. I needed another creature to pour a lot of love and support into and to get that back from. She's been going through a lot, some surgeries for cancer and some other things, but she is holding in there. I am somebody who, since I was about 14, has dealt with depression and anxiety. And as I've gotten older, I found great coping mechanisms, but I've also recognized I need a lot more help sometimes. So I wanted to adopt an older dog who would not need as much attention and as much time because I work a lot. And I wanted to adopt a pit bull because they get pretty bad reps, but they're really, really great dogs. And I was looking online and found Apple, and I fell in love. She's got this big head and this big smile, and she's just very silly and goofy, and I just knew that was the girl I wanted to adopt. With me and Apple, it's just me and her, which was part of the motivation to get her. I do love caretaking, and she makes me get up every morning and take her out. She makes me exercise, all of those things. When I first got her, her fur was not in good condition. She had some pretty new scars. It looked like she had maybe given birth to a litter right before I got her. She wasn't spayed. She wouldn't really cuddle. People were like, pit bulls are big snugglers. They're big cuddlers. And I was like, not my dog. She would be near me, but she wouldn't want to cuddle up with me. But now she does. But she is very independent. She still likes her own space. The biggest thing is trust. She trusts me and humans a whole lot more. Trust, love, affection, all of that are big changes since I first got her. She had a growth on her shoulder and on her back leg. She was biting at it. And so the family vet was like, okay, we can have that removed. And then earlier this year in January, I noticed there was a lump near her behind. And I was like, this wasn't there before. So I was concerned. So then I went to the vet and he was like, okay, well, if it's not causing her any problems, then it should be okay. He's like, I could remove it, but he's like, I don't think it's a big concern. But it had not been there before and it grew so fast. And with Google for humans, we can WebMD stuff. And then you start to think, do I have this? Do I have this? Do I have this? And it kind of was the same thing with Apple. So I recognized that it might be cancerous and I looked to see what I could do. So I went to a second vet and I asked for a fine needle aspiration, which is where they take some cells and do a biopsy on it. And that's how I found out it was cancerous. We found the lump, went to one vet, went to a second vet, found out it was cancerous, went to a consultation with a specialist because the area of her body it's in between her vulva and her anus, it's a very sensitive area. But the day of the consultation with the surgeon, they actually had a cancellation. So they ended up doing the surgery and kept her overnight. Then I took her to an oncologist in March, a few weeks after when she recovered. And they told me my options, right? They're like, she looks good. It's a low grade soft tissue sarcoma. And the options were you could give her oral chemotherapy, radiation therapy, or the last option was to just monitor the site. And if anything happens, get her rechecked. So I took a risk. And then come August, I found another lump a little bit lower from where the first one was. So then I took her in, they did a recheck, they removed it in September. And while they removed it, they also removed 2 other growths I had seen that I was concerned about, but 2 vets weren't really concerned. Turns out that one was a cancerous one and one was a benign one. Then we went to go to her other cancer specialist and they did a CT scan. Then we found out that she had a thyroid tumor. So yeah, that's what she's recovering from now. The thyroid tumor was small and they caught it early. And in general, if they remove it early enough, it can extend the lifespan of the dog for about 3 years. But if they didn't catch it, she could have died a lot sooner. So she just had that removed. And so the next step is we wait for her to recover, go see the doctor again, and then hopefully maybe another CT scan, and then actually get her the radiation therapy that she needs. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been in therapy every week for the last 2 years. And one of the things I've been working on is asking for help. I had to reach a monetary limit and be up to my eyes in all of this cost, right? For me to even be able to be like, hey, I need some help. It means a lot. This is tens of thousands of dollars that this is costing. So anything that anybody's contributed, it makes a difference. And when you donate 1,000, it's, whew, thank you.